So if you can, put your LinkedIn or, your profile, and we can, follow each other for everyone is here. That will be awesome. So we can connect, and the idea, because this is the strategy that we use is a lot about creating content, a lot about, putting ourselves out there in a way that is useful to the marketplace. So, but the community is the meaning of being together, right? Is be supportive of each other, and just to like a post or share it, or commenting, and basically build these relationships. And so yeah, if you can put LinkedIn profile on the chat, everyone can follow each other, and that will be great. And remember to put the goals for the week on the school post. To discuss it, because on Friday at 9 a.m. EST, we are going to check those goals. Usually 70% or 60% of those are accomplished, right? Because we sometimes are super optimistic on Monday, and then on Friday we came to reality that we put a lot more that we can do, and that's good. It's good. It's better to do that than to fall short and put a little few tasks and then have more time. So yeah, so those two things, if you can put your LinkedIn profile, Eduardo, Loic, and everyone here on the LinkedIn, and then we can put the school posts and the goals for the week. That will be great. And after that, the idea is like we're going to talk about a subject, a business subject after the Q&As. I have a special things to share with you, but the idea also, if you have any doubts, if you have any questions, let's put on the chat, or just raise your hand and speak about it, and yeah, we can move on from there.
Hey, hope you enjoyed the video. If you are a 3D freelancer stuck below 1K project and you want to start closing 5K, 10K projects in a monthly basis, this is for you. Check the description below and apply to our free school community, when you can find all the resources to start acquiring high-paying clients. Okay, see you there.
So, Gilad, I have a question for you. How has been doing your outreach with the strategy that you're using right now?
Again, what's the question again? Sorry.
What's been your experience with the strategy that you're using, the outreach and the content you're posting and everything? Can you tell us a little bit?
Yeah. So first of all, I want to say that before I started doing it, I had like 600 connections, and now I have 1,300, something like that. So like I have a good conversion to approval from people, and I have a good rate of approval. And basically what I do is that I know how to talk to the chat GPT. I have like the groups and the projects I made there, so he knows exactly what I want from him. So he knows like what's the message should look like, without adding any more stuff, because I really like it minimal. I don't really like to go into what I do and everything. It's like very minimal. It's like, hey, I noticed you're working in that business, in that company. I'm a 3D motion designer. I would love to connect. That's it. And through Sales Manager, I take a screenshot every time because I have saved searches that every time that someone under my category is like posting, so it's been added automatically to the list. So I find myself every day there is like lots of new leads I can contact. So I just print the screen, send it to ChatGPT, tells him, he knows what my niche, and I just tell him like, who do you think from this screenshot is someone that I should try to connect? And then he tells me, listen, 4 of them you must send a message. 3 of them are I'm not sure, and like I don't know, the rest are just don't do it. So it's much easier. I don't need to go to all the people. Although I'm not really good, I didn't put enough energy to do the meetings, to find people that actually want to meet. And because a couple of projects came in, I was like, okay, never mind, I will wait. Because someone actually found me on LinkedIn on a search, like search for a 3D motion designer, and I popped up. So I guess it's because I'm very, how do you say it?
Like active, like
Yeah,
discipline,
exactly,
active
active.
posting. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the thing, and I actually this past 2 weeks I started to lower down on the posts, because I thought maybe like I started to recycle too much on the materials, and I didn't think it's beneficial. I want to create. I will be back to it, but I want to create. Like I wrote on the goals, I want to create like a more personal branding kind of posts. So
That's great. So
yeah.
do you feel like the material that you're posting are getting, is too repetitive? That's what you're thinking, or too much the same thing?
Yeah, I think it's too repetitive. I think it doesn't reflect on my capabilities right now, or could be like, or I think maybe my actual text on a post is maybe too salesy. Maybe it doesn't give room for people to interact. Like I get a lot of comments, but it's only from motion designers and people from the field. It's like I'm not engaging really in people. My niche is I'm going for like software, trying to go for software developers and technology, like not really into the product visualization. Although I do it sometimes, but I'm really want to go on the software developers. So yeah. Anything I can add?
I've lost connection or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's speaking on mute.
Sorry, lost the connection. I just get the connection. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Sorry,
you.
I lost the connection. Actually.
Yeah. So if you want, I can repeat the last thing I said. Is that that maybe, yeah, or that my actual post, my text, probably this is the reason that my text is too ChatGPT written, or it's not very engaging, or could be that it's too salesy. So this is something I need to work on, I think.
Right. Yes. So I understand what you're saying. Like, do you saw the last post that I did for train ChatGPT to write like you? You tell that one?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. I need to see it again just to
Okay,
understand.
great. Is that something that you are applying to? Great. So is that something that you're applying to, or not really?
Not really, no.
Okay, no worries. So yeah, I found out this that can be really useful to do it because it can feel that way. You know, ChatGPT is like it's all over the place right now, and it can feel that way. So let me connect.
Lost the connection again.
Like the second is about to say something meaningful, I'm like, and then it's disconnected. Let's see.
Sarah, you want to say something?
I just want to say to Pedro that we can't hear him.
I think he's not on the call now. I can't see him.
I can see his face.
Maybe moving from his car to his computer.
I can see you, sir. Now, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I got. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was talking and then did you hear me? That's really good. That was really good. Thanks, Sarah. So Gillette, I was saying like the discipline that you build is amazing. I think is really great how you develop that discipline. And I got you that you need to go to the next step. The next step is just, creating lower post, like less post, but more, actionable. And that's really good. So, I think it's really good for you can understand this way to train ChatGPT to talk like you. And we are just using ChatGPT because of a volume thing, right? We don't want to, in the ideal world, we can write down a post like 1 page with our own words, and if we have the time, that's the way to go. But, we need to run a couple thousand more things in life, and no one wants to care about, how to read what we're doing. Because basically, now people know, and you double your connections, and that's amazing, right? More than double them in almost like 4 or 5 weeks, and that's really amazing. And basically, if you start doing the same, you will be double and double and double and double, and that's it, right? At the end of the year, you can be in 10,000 or something like that. So, and that's when the momentum is built, and when you now have a big presence and a strong personal brand, you don't need to post that much. It's really good to post like a lot, but after you build it a little bit, then it's not necessary, right? Because it will be more meaningful and more impactful. But yeah, I think I admire the discipline that you put on, and the results that you're having is because of that. So yeah, it's really good, man. Really, really good. And your work is really great. So I love how you treat and how accurate you are in terms of the software, and because probably you have been doing this for a few years, so you can notice that. You can notice. So that's really good.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so any other questions? Meanwhile, everyone here put the goals on the school post. Give me some thumbs up or reactions. Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so again, now I'm in the office, so I'm more focused. So again, welcome Loic and Eduardo. It's been really, really great having you on board. These guys are amazing. If you can, just chat, contact each other and send some messages, the people that are here in this call, and I will take a screenshot because this is really wonderful people here, man. I feel, yeah, it's like, please send messages between you and start building connections, because you have a lot of disciplines here between like motion design, 2D logo animation, as Loic says, furniture. Andre is a master of VFX and also really awesome artist. We have a lot of people here, a lot of people. So take advantage of that, because humans need to build in communities, and that's the wonderful thing about this. Okay, now that I say that, I want to say that I love you guys, and it's really wonderful. Anyone have here some questions before we go to today's topic? Anyone here has some doubts, want to share something that lived last week? or some doubts or what's going on in your business, any questions, anything, so you can raise your hand. Or hey there, hope you are enjoying the video. Just a few seconds. If you're stuck below 1K gigs and you want to start closing 5K projects on a monthly basis, this is for you. In the description below, you can apply for our free school community. Inside, you will get a private 3D community, a mindset module, a modeling and animation course, a cinematic 3D lighting course for free, a high ticket sales course free for now, and the Bolt with our best training. 1 year full of meetings ready for you. Can check it out. Okay, see you there. Hey, look,
I
go
have
ahead.
a doubt. I was last week. I was talking with a potential client, and first we had a call and stuff, and he said, "I want to work with you," and then we started doing the contract, and then suddenly he's not really responding anymore for the last week. So I'm not sure how I have to handle this. I mean, do I have to send him a message? Because if I send him a message, maybe I'm desperate.
Right.
So I am not sure about this.
Yes, that's a really good question. That's something really common. Clients are like seeds, and the different type of clients are different type of trees. And sounds like a weird analogy, but it's believe me, I have a point. Some clients have the sales cycles is really slow, and sometimes the sales cycle is really like fast. Sometimes client need things from yesterday. For me, that's a red flag. I don't want to work in that environment of people that is not responsible. For me, it's always better the client that take the time. And I will give you an example of my life right now. One client contacted me in February this year. I was in vacation with my family. I was on the beach, and I received a message from a girl on LinkedIn, from a lady on LinkedIn. And I want to love your work, blah, blah, blah. I have this product machinery, and I want to have a meeting with you. Okay, when you can have it? Next week. Awesome. I come back to the vacation, and had the meeting with this lady. And then she says, we talk about money, we talk about time, everything. And she says, my product is launching in November. It's like, okay, that's really good. I don't know. It's like a 30-minute movie or something, but yeah. But yeah, the thing is, she agreed with the budget. She agreed with the timeline. She really wants to start. But then, the sales cycle of them was really slow. And now with the follow-up meeting was on April. It's like an entire month don't hear about her. And I understand, and my mindset on this is I don't need this project, so I will not worry about it. And because we already know each other, if they need me, they will contact me. Okay? And that's basically what happened. They contact me again in April. I just send one follow-up after that, and I noticed that they're busy, so I will not insist. And now we have a meeting last week, so May. And probably we're going to start on June, right? So from a call from February that we have agreed, the budget, it was 2 minutes animation for 15K. And she agreed with the budget. My impression was I need to charge a little more because she agreed too fast. And it's a big company. But I don't care. But now, we are don't start yet. We have a meeting with the team last week. So can you imagine, if I'm thinking about months and months from the agreement of the budget, and then we didn't start yet, but we are going to work on this project because we already signed an NDA, we already meet the team, and it's rolling. What I mean is there's other examples that someone contacts you on Friday and we start on Monday, right? What I mean is when someone is really interested in working with you and you really build a report and you really agree with the budget and timeline and process, the call to action is from their side. We can do some follow-ups, like friendly follow-ups, but at the same time, it's their thing to contact you, because if they're really interested, they will contact you. And that's give you like a perspective of don't worry too much about it. So we can just worry about things that we can control, not things that are out of our control, like other people's decisions. We need to like learn how to just let it go. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, because it will give you the perspective that it doesn't need to be stressful. Because if not, you worry about, hey, she's not calling, and you start getting insecure. It's like, hey, maybe my work is not enough, or maybe the budget is wrong, or maybe right, and you start overthinking it, and then you get stressed out. Is that what happened, right?
Yeah, it's not
Kind of.
that I'm stressed out really, but I mean, it would be good to have a project. So,
Trust me, if that's a good fit, they will contact you. They will be interested on it.
yeah,
Yes.
that's good. Okay, thank you.
But it's always, it's always good to do one follow-up, a friendly follow-up. Hey, you just need to follow up. What are you doing? Like, if I can help in something, always offer the help. If I can help in something, just let me know. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye. That's it. Just
Okay,
normal.
perfect.
Cool. Yeah. But usually, don't do it like the next day. Like if 1 week is like they to talk, because what are the chances that someone will not contact you again? Right? So you have a few options. First option, they don't have the budget, right? And in that case, you don't want to work with them, right? The other option is like you did something really, I don't know, they research on you, and I don't know, you have some dark past or something that is, I don't know, like really bad reviews from clients. That I don't think that's the case, but that can happen, and you see something like, or you talk to someone that knows you and they don't have a good opinion about you. That can be a possibility, like really slow, like a really low possibility, but that can happen. Like, and what's the other like options? Like they just have a delay on the project, and that's it. So you don't have more options, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hey, Rohan, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like approaching people. I actually did. And I actually like reached out to like 10 people, and 7 of them accepted my request. So
Good.
yeah, I'm
70%.
gonna
So, sorry to
yeah,
interrupt. So you outreach 10 people.
yeah, and 7 of them requested like
Wow, that's a good
accepted.
ratio. That's really
So
great.
I wanna do it on like a higher scale.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm thinking to get like sales navigators. So
Mhm.
is there like any difference between the core one and the advanced one?
What do you mean?
Sales navigator core versus like sales navigator advanced.
I will tell you, use Sarah's method. What is Sarah's method?
Or
Yes. Sarah's, can you explain your method?
My method to do what?
Like
for
explain the
Sales
method that you use Sales Navigator, yeah.
Oh, I use it for 1 month and then I cut it because it's free when you do that.
Yes. It's really smart. Basically, you go 30-day free trial, and you make a lot of lists, right? A lot of leads, like
Yeah.
a lot of them, and then you have work for probably a couple months. And then
Yeah,
after 6 months, they offer you a free trial again.
I just choose the timer. I put 1 hour and I just like add some topics I'm interested in and then add people. That's it.
Yeah. I love that clock. I love that one. Yeah. Hey, Andre, go ahead.
So I kind of use it a bit more slowly. Like I like to take my time and actually look at the companies and stuff through Sales Navigator. But like I'm not sure if it's gonna apply to everybody, but that's what's happening to me currently. You pay for whatever you pay for a month, and then they tell you like, hey, we can't. I don't know exactly what happened to my payment plan. Like I have a card that I only put money when I need it, and I had it in LinkedIn, right? And then they're like, we can't charge you anymore, and they've been sending me that email for a month now until 27th, and they told me like until 27th of March I can still put the thing, and I had premium for 2 months at the price of one, literally, and I want to try it again next month. Like I'm gonna pay, and then I will see if I can get it again, like, you know.
So you pay.
It's not gonna work. I can tell you because it happens to me, and when I rebook, they charge me twice.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They are smart. They know how to charge.
Okay, let's see. Okay, damn.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, if $100, and this is business perspective, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
If $100 make you 10,000 or 5,000, it's like 50x, right? It's like, of course, there's more variables to add to it, but whatever thing that makes you money, that's really worth it to spend the money. A pair of shoes don't make any money, so for me, it's like I don't want to waste the time on that. Like a luxury car or something like that, it will not give me money. So like, why just spend money on that? Like, in my perspective is like no, like right. But buying a graphic card will make me money. Buy like a membership or something that gives me time. Pay a virtual assistant will give me money, right? So, and Sales Navigator will give me money, so I just use it.
Yeah.
But I agree with with the method of just doing for 1 month and then get a lot of leads and start from there, because one is really smart, and two, it is more intentional, because and you put more effort into it, because when you have it all the time, you tend to forget about it. Human beings are like that. Like you have every month and you have it there, like really easy to enter into it, and you start to forget about it. So yeah. Hey, Sarah, go ahead.
Yeah, and I just don't click like randomly. I made some research.
Right.
Because it's not like, yeah, I put the timer, I put some keywords, but I made sure that this is good leads and not like just adding more people, just more people.
Right. It's not the volume, it's the quality.
No.
Yes. Yeah, and actually, Sarah, you have a really good gut feeling about people too inside that. I think you develop this skill of seeing the profiles and understand a little bit more in an instinct way what people is good and what people can be not so good.
Yeah, because I've been ghosted a lot by people, right. And
right.
Everything happened to me, like doing project and not being paid, say hello and be very excited by something that will never happen. And so no, I know what will work or not.
Yeah, and basically that's really good a perspective, because basically what you're saying here is like, because of all your action that you took, you have a lot of experiences, like good ones, bad ones, a lot of bad ones, right? And really good ones, and you start learning from the experiences, and then it became more natural. It became more. You don't need to force it too much, right? You can flow on that moment, right?
Yeah, because I know losing leads, or it does not have, you know what I mean.
Yeah. yeah, exactly. Yeah, cool. Hey, Andrew, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, like, because I'm also experimenting with this right now. Who do you guys usually, like, on average, like, tend to add in the company? Like, who's the decision maker that you're adding usually? Like, I've seen sometimes, like, I've messaged, I see, for example, creative directors, like, they're more open to talking to you, and then they also understand it. But
Right.
I like sometimes they're just like, I was talking to a guy and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I want to leave. And I was like,
Probably that's a good one because he can say exactly what's going on inside. Actually, that's really
So-
good.
and then sometimes I just look at people and I see who's posting, and then from the like
Yes.
the company looks good, but then from the people who are posting, there's not really like people I think they would actually like
Right.
be interested, or their posts are like not really posts. They at max they reposted something. So like
Mhm.
I guess my question is like, who do you usually see that gives you like the results, or like who do you usually actually have more connections with, like actual connection?
That's actually a really good question. Hey, Sarah, go ahead.
Marketing director, not the CEOs. It's too high and they don't care. They are here for money. They don't care if their products fly or it's just not the thing. So marketing director, it works pretty well.
Okay.
I mean,
And also the assistants, the new assistant, because they need to prove some stuff and they're more it's easier for them to bring new ID because there are nothing at stake for them. So
right. So, I mean, it also depends too. Depends on the size of the company. Okay. So if you're talking about like a small mid-size, the marketing director is the one that's signing the checks. Is the one that is the one that manages the budgets. The bigger the company, they start losing power on that, and they need to have the head of accountant. HR people are useful as well. Yes. So I mean, I have a strategy also that works for big companies, and it's because basically you need like this is almost like not a war strategy, but it's something that you need to have an insider. It's a really good idea to have an insider. So happened to me with big clients that if I have someone that can be the marketing director, can be the creative director, can be another animator, but if you meet a couple people in the company, not just one, it will work in this way. Let's say you develop like a good relationship with the marketing director, and this is a big company that he's not signing the checks, but he's approving what people it's going to work in the project. And when you create a good relationship with him, he will fight for you inside the meetings. Basically, he will talk and recommend you inside the board meetings when approve the budgets and all that. So if you have, let's say, for example, the vice president of marketing, that's in big companies, that's the one that's signing the checks, and you have the marketing director, that's not the same, you have both sides of the coin. So the vice president already know you because you already have him in your connections, and he see your posts and he know what you're doing, kind of. And the marketing director or the creative, that's on your side. So when they have a meeting and they have a project, and they will talk about, hey, you know, this guy Andre is really good, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, I have him on LinkedIn. Oh yes, I mean, he's pretty great, you know. So he start selling for you inside the company.
Yeah.
And that's happened to me a lot. It's like, for example, I'm just talking with a guy, and let me show my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Can I say something?
Yeah, Eduardo, go ahead.
I think any of you have mentioned one of the key figures inside the studio, and is the project manager. I think they're always the key people, because creative directors, people that, you know, like head of things like that, they have the calendar completely packed the whole day, and they don't check messages, they don't check anything. And the people who rely on are the project managers. So if you contact them, they always have, they know what's going on in the studio and the business.
Right. That's for media studios.
Any studio.
Yeah. But I mean, in terms of creative studios, not like a direct brand, right?
No, like that direct brand as well. Like,
oh yeah.
If the brand has like an internal studio, they normally run with the project manager, and every creative or job is run in Asana, so they have, you know, like they will know what's going on in the whole business.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You're right. You're right. For example, this guy Russell. This guy is from a company called Armanino. And this is for example, this guy wants to create this type of stuff, and he's saying like so he needs to approve a campaign. Campaign was sold yesterday, right? So he's not the person that is managing the budget. He needs to ask permissions for it, but he has a big influence inside. And because he has a relationship, every time that he won a project, he will, you know, contact me. And again, following what Eduardo is saying, like he has totally right. Like, because this guy is the project manager / marketing director, right? It's in companies like it, sometimes they're hand in hand. In some big companies, yeah, marketing directors are different and they're really busy. But yeah, that's totally true. Like project managers are really good. Every company needs managers, and that's basically, for example, this girl is a manager, Nancy is a manager, yes, Jennifer is a manager. So yeah, they're totally right, Eduardo, on point. Go ahead, Rohan.
Yeah, so I got connected with this guy. He is like a product manager. So what do you think about that? Like, that a good like guy should approach to, like, talk about it?
Sorry. What's the question?
I got connected to like a product manager.
You contact already project managers?
Yeah. I got connected with that guy, and I want to know like what specifically. For example, this specific guy, he works for a company who makes like gaming accessories. So how do you think I should, like, you know, start trying to talk with him?
Start a conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say I want to start a conversation with you. Okay. Let's try to make this example really practical for we can, you know, make it more clear. And I say, hey Rohan, how are you? You know, I'm doing really good. My company do 3D animations, amazing things for game assets, and I you know, we are really great, and we are expensive, and I don't know. And I would just talk about me. You don't feel like close to me. But if I say, hey Rohan, I saw your work, I saw you building your website, I saw your new website is looking really good. I love the style that you put it on and all the effort, because I know, you know, building a website is can be hard. So I'm wondering, like, what are your struggles right now?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
The second one is like much more connecting.
Right. Well, why do you think is that?
Everyone likes to hear about the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when people post things and when people do projects, they're really proud of it. And it's really a big effort, you know, to complete things. And when you post something, it's because you're proud of it and you want to show it. So if you go to these people and see what they're doing right now, and you relate to that and start a conversation from that position, you know, you will start a casual, but again, interest conversation, right?
Yeah. Can you give like an example with this specific situation? Maybe that can help me. Like,
sure. I mean, I can give you an extreme example that I talked before, and I can give you, you know, a simple example. Extreme example, I think I mentioned this before. A guy posed, I have in my connections, a guy posed like a meat day. They are celebrating a meat day. And I say to him, like, hey, happy meat day. That's it. And he replied to me, oh, yeah, happy meat day for you too. It's like absurd, that sound. And we start a conversation, and he starts saying, yeah, I mean, I love what you do, but I'm not the right person to contact. And he gave me the information of the person that I need to contact. on that company.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing that. But I think that the only thing that you need to understand, like, is just check and do the research of who they are and what are their interests in general, right?
Yeah, I
And-
was kind of thinking that I can like talk about like their product. Like I like their
Mhm.
gaming
Yeah.
keyboard. I look their design. Maybe I can
Mhm.
talk about that. Like I like the design of that keyboard.
That's
How
really
the
good.
products
I mean,
work.
but it's also not so much about the topic, it's about the way you do it. Okay? So for example, you can say, hey, I love your keyboard. And that's it. It's like, okay, good. Right? But if you said, hey, I love your keyboard because the round keys are, I don't know, the ergonomic of it is really appealing, and I love how you design the colors on it, and you'll be more specific about it. They will tell that you really care.
Yeah.
Basically, people want to have conversation with just normal people that are interested in what they do, right? Because if you say, hey, I love your keyboard, and then you talk about yourself, it's evident that you're taking the money and you're not serving them. Right? And the mindset is always about, serving them. Really, really, if you really think that you can help them, it's really something that is genuine. It's not fake, right? And meanwhile, you have that energy. Meanwhile, you have that spirit. You will start conversations.
Yeah, and after you compliment like their thing, like how do you continue with like? Do you straight away tell like I am a 3D artist and I do this?
I mean, that's a good question. For some people, like, can work, but I mean, for me, it's always better just to start a regular conversation, because they will check your profile after you talk to them, right? Half of them, they will go and see your profile because they want to see who's this guy that, and if the message is appealing enough, right? They will check me out, so they will know what I do.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not necessary to talk about what you do when you really well position it.
So you mean to like talk to them for a while, and then that will let
I
them.
think you need to go direct in a way that asks for their struggles, and if those struggles they have, that's something you can have a solution for. That's a perfect match, because remember, like, LinkedIn is a B2B platform. It's like LinkedIn is a platform that people make business. So it's not an entertainment platform. Like, you put there to make connections, to make business. So if you find this guy that have a problem that you can solve, and they really want to solve it, you just need to show your value. And basically showing your value is showing that they can trust you. Right? So if you're really professional and at the same time genuine about helping them, that create trust on the other person. And that's the relationship that you want to build. But it's a mix, right? It's a mix between how you are positioned, like how is your profile, how's everything on your online presence, and how genuine you are when you message people. And if you really care about, because you can notice that, right? You can notice when someone just want you to do something for them.
Yeah.
Right? It's not something more annoying than to receive a message that someone is demanding something from you and they didn't build a rapport with you. Like, that's super annoying. I receive a lot of messages, even that people say to me, hey, do you have work for me? and I don't know this guy. Like it's weird, right? Like, hey man, I don't know you. Like, what do you mean with that? Right? First of all, work with what? Yeah. Hey Anna, go ahead. I think you're muted. You're muted.
Hi.
Hey.
Totally off topic. It's not the same like
Mhm.
topic conversation, but I have finished like a brief, which I want to send to my clients before the call, or
Mhm.
like they don't have enough information about their brand, then I can get this information. And I wanted to like show it to you guys and hear some feedback and probably like changes or any opinion. But it's actually like 28 questions. I don't know if we have enough time for all of this, but just I don't know
So
some.
you're sending 28 questions to your client before the meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. My first impression is that's a lot of questions. So if you can, summarize the information that you need to have from your clients, and you can maybe mix two questions and make half of them, my first reaction is like, yeah, you can do that. That will be really good, because people like 28 can be too much, and time is really not something that clients have. So it can be a little like not rude, but it can be a little counterproductive. I don't know if that's explained. Okay.
I mean, this is a brief to completely understand their goals, their like what they
Right.
want to get. So also like how the 3D animation should look like. So it's actually helping me to build an art direction for the project, right? And
Okay, so I have a question. So why do you need to write this down, and why you're not talking about this in the discovery meeting or in discovery session that you have with them?
I mean, I can ask all of this question on discovery meeting, but I was thinking that if I have prepared the questions with the quick answers, because I have a quick answers as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like a survey.
Yeah.
Right.
So they choose these quick answers, and during the call, I can like polish these questions. I can cut out the not important questions and ask deeply for important questions and polish all of the questions.
Right. Hey, Sarah, go ahead.
Hi, Anna. Are you sure you're gonna get the project? Because if you're not sure, if I was a client, I may assume that you think you've got the project, and it may be uncomfortable for people because they may be maybe they're just looking for someone that they don't know yet. And if you ask a lot of questions, they can think that you think you've got the project without having anything. Do you understand what I mean?
Not really.
Yeah. So basically, what Sarah's saying is like, these questions are made for projects that's already closed. Those questions are for projects already approved. If you're in the approval process or you're still negotiating, making those questions to them, it will make the perspective that you think that you already have the project.
I think this is not so. This brief isn't for like just random people who's like kind of. Can I ask your like? Can I know how much is the project gonna cost? Because on my website, I'm making the like calculator price of. So they will probably know the estimate price. It's more already for the clients with whom I'm gonna work, like definitely.
Okay, so do you have approved the budget right now and before these questions? Like, is a project that is a going on project, or is you are still negotiating?
They already know how much I will.
Okay, so you already have the approval from your client.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, yes. If you want to start that before the meeting,
but at the same time, how should you know like everything about your client before the call without any questioning? But you can just have random.
You can't.
Maybe
but
it's gonna sound really creepy or weird, but sorry, I had experience when I had a call just with the people who just wanted to pretend as a client, but they actually just wanted to talk to me. And I just
okay.
I want to cut out people before this because I don't want to spend
Oh, I
time with
understand what you're
the
saying.
man
Yes.
who wants to talk to me. It's so awkward.
Right. Yeah. I think I understand. I understand this special perspective that can be. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to filter out people before having a call with you, just ask a couple questions. But you can reduce those questions like a lot. What I mean with this, when you ask questions about business stuff, not so much creative stuff, you can filter out the good clients. You don't need to talk about creative stuff to filter people. You need to talk about business thing, like what is your investment? Are you willing to make a commitment? What's your range? Or blah, blah, blah. Do you experience on 3D animation before? You understand that, and you can make some NDAs, like you understand that it's a strictly business call. Things like that, right? Not necessarily go to the creative brief on those questions to filter out those leads.
So should I have 2 briefs before negotiation and already after improvement that I will handle this project and I already need to like figure out how to work with this project?
I think, if you have, basically there's 2 questions, right? First one, if you want to filter out the leads, right? If you want to filter out the people that really talk to you because they have a project and not because you just want to talk to you, I will make those filter questions, like business questions. Hey, are you investing in this? So what?
How many of them should be?
No, like 4 or 5 or 6. Like, what is your company? Like, what is your phone number of your company? What is your website? Are you investing in 3D animation before? Oh, bad Gillette. Are you investing in 3D animation before? What is your annual revenue? Like business questions that people get scared about. Oh, I don't want to give this info because I'm not professional. Blah, blah, bye, bye.
This is into the message conversation, right?
No, you can send a survey. Like everyone that book a call with you, they can receive a survey if you use Zoom or Calendly. So you can create a survey.
I have Calendly.
Yes, you can create a survey. You can create a survey in the free version. Yeah, you can create a survey.
I need to check it out. So when they book a call, they get an email with a survey, right?
Yes, exactly. They need to give you the info that you're required to, as a mandatory to make a meeting with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the creative brief is not necessary to put questions before the meeting with your client when you already have because basically the first meeting is not creative. The first meeting is just to talk about business. Hey, well, we're a good fit in terms of business. It's not a creative call. I will not put my brain, I will not put my creativity for free. I don't know this guy. I cannot talk about creative stuff right now. Does that make sense? So the first meeting is not about creative. The first meeting is about business. And you just talk about money, you talk about goals, you talk about their business, you ask the questions, and if you have a deal, you book a discovery session call. And then you make all these questions. And if you can anticipate with those questions to send to your client, that's good. If you can send them, not 28, but you can send like 8 questions about the brief, the creative brief, after you have the deal, that's good. That shows you that you're a professional and you really want to move forward the fastest as you can. But the first meeting is not about that. It's not about that. I don't know if that answered your question or not. Did that answer your question? Or
I just I don't know.
What do you mean with that? What do you mean with I don't know?
Probably just already late and my brain doesn't work. It just sometimes the client, maybe we're talking about different quality of clients, because you can talk about clients who pay like 10K bill check, right? I can't talk about this type of clients. I'm talking about like under the 5K because I can't handle more than 5K.
The number is not the issue. The number is not the issue. It's the quality of the lead that you are attracting. Doesn't matter if the budget, the number of the budget is not something relevant here. You can still have a business conversation for a $500 project. What I'm saying is like how you filter out the leads is to people that is really serious. They really have a business problem. And the only way to filter those people is to ask business questions and to know more about their business before the meeting, because they need to make a commitment, put their website, and you can filter out that way. I mean, if they have a Gmail account, right? It's like, no, like, no, that's a big red flag. Like, I don't know if that's expressing that well. Like, if they don't have a phone number, if they don't have if they have a Gmail account, no, you will not have my time.
So how many like surveys or briefs should I have? Like five?
Yeah, 5, 6 max. Yes, 5, 6 max.
5 questions before the call.
Yeah.
Then we negotiated about everything. Then before the discovery call is like 10 questions.
Yeah, something like that. That would be good. My preference is just to have a conversation in a discovery session. Because
What if I forget to ask something on discovery session and then I don't want to be like a 3D artist who is always texting my client about everything because I just forget to ask something on the call. So that's why I want to send them brief before, so I have a lot of information before and I can prepare my next questions forward and I can know what next I can ask them to dive deeper.
I understand. Yeah, Sarah, go ahead.
You're gonna forget. Every time you're gonna forget something. And if you plan to just receive a brief and work and deliver, it's not gonna work. You need to have conversation, like maybe not daily, but if necessary, daily with the client. It's an exchange, so it's going to be, it's normal to forget something like, do I need to make the video blue or more red? It's normal. So you just need to accept that everything is not going to be perfect.
Right.
And you need to speak with the client, like every time you have a question, because if you don't ask the question, you're going to think about it, work on something, lose time.
Right.
And just because you don't ask, because you were afraid they're going to think something of you and you don't care because you need to finish and be paid.
Right. Actually, that's a really good point. Every time that you assume something, you lose the focus and you make a mistake. Clients love you have questions. Clients love to be part of the process. That's why I use things like Milanote and all these like platforms that keep the client updated in real time.
What's the platform?
Milanote. Mila, M-I-L-A, Note, N-O-T-E. There's a couple ones like Miro, things like that, but this is visual boards.
Oh, I know Miro. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like updating the client in real time. More questions, I mean, more communication in any social aspect of things, better the outcome.
How do you handle this? Like, if you're doing animation, you put on Miro or Milanote your animation or what?
I mean, I have a step process in my business. It's like I don't move forward if the script is not approved first.
Yeah.
The script needs to be approved. Then you go to storyboard. If storyboard is not approved, I'm not going to the next step. Then the style frames, basically each scene, how it looks, and then a rough animation cut, and then the final animation. That's on my steps. And I don't move to the next one if this one is not approved. And each of these steps are in the board.
Okay.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is like clients love to be part of the process and you want them part of the process. So everything, even like what color these things should be, you should ask them. Because if not, you make an assumption and you create the color of that thing, and the client have a totally different idea, and you spend hours doing that, and you realize that just asking a question can save you a lot of time and also create more trust with your client. So it's not a bad thing to have a question, or to have a lot of questions, or to forget about things and then ask them later. So we're humans, right? And we are establishing relationships. So probably, for example, if you have a friend, right, and you have a regular conversation with a friend, do you think you know more that friend, or the friend that you talk once a month? Which one do you think you know better? You know more?
And that's not colorated question, because I can talk about some like
I will
easy-
rephrase the question. How updated you will be in that relationship? The people that you talk more, or the people that you talk less?
It still depends on the person.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I will
But
update.
you
more
got
with
the
the
point.
person.
You got the point. You got the point. Yeah, you got the point. Okay. Yeah. Hope that helps, Anna.
I mean, every day I have a conversation, like a small talk with a lot of people that I don't have an idea about their life, but one time per month I have a call with my close
Yeah,
friend.
probably. Yeah, I'm meaning like meaningful conversations, not
Okay.
small talk, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Severo, I think you have your hand raised, or that's something from the past. Oh, you muted. I can hear you, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
So yeah, it was something about what Anna was saying in the beginning. So yeah, I also had like a form with a lot of questions, and it was mostly because I also don't like that process of having to ask a lot of like questions in different stages and different moments. I wanted just to have like something that the client just builds, and then we can go on. I think for some clients it works, because some clients, we already know each other, that they're repeat clients. So I did like a very technical form which asks like, like format, size of the solutions, durations, stuff like that, and they can just fill it out, and we can like start working. But if if it's a new client, it's like you say, like they first want to know if you're a fit. And I always I think the best analogies for sales is always dating analogies, and like having like a first meeting with the first meeting with a client ever, and asking a lot of questions can be like intimidating. It can be like you asking a person like how many children do you want to have? Like in the first date, like they're gonna say like what? I just want to know you. What are you talking about? So yeah, I'd say like just being careful, like asking like with the questions we ask like in the first few meetings, not to just so that they don't get overwhelmed and intimidated.
That's good. So I mean, at the same time, you can try those, right? Try questions, try different questions. And what works better in different circumstances, just go and apply those. But basically, just make the process simple. Like, you need to understand that people don't have time. Time is a awesome resource that you need to be really careful about it. So less time that you waste to your client, or you spend in a meeting or whatever. If you can save time with those questions, I say, yeah, go for it. But if those questions will add more friction and more work on the client side, I would say be careful with that, because basically you are solving their problems. You're helping with their lives, right? You're not putting more work. You're putting work out there, not in them. Right? It's like, that's an interesting perspective. Like everything that can put work out of them, you're making them, you're solving something for them. It makes sense? Makes sense, guys? Okay. So I want to give you, have any more questions before the specific topic today? No? Okay, cool. We're all solid for this week. Who's ready for this week? Go ahead. Put some reactions, some emojis. Yeah, Matthew. Awesome. Great. Loic, amazing. Okay. So, what is the best skill that you can develop? That's a good question. It probably is not what you think. Aslam, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to answer your question.
Sorry, what?
Your question.
Do you want to ask a question?
No, I want to answer your question.
What is the answer to the question? Okay, yeah, I will say. Severo, want to say something?
Yeah, I think that question is like, what's the best skill? It has to be followed by for something. Like you can read the best skill
Right.
for what?
I will tell you now. Don't worry. I will tell you now. It created suspense enough. Okay. What are the best skills, the best business skill that you can have? Because we're talking about this. Okay. The best skill that you can have in business in general, and it will help you in meetings, it will help you in the outreach, in the outbound, in the content production, it will help you in every area. Okay? The best skill, and probably you see this in people that is more successful, or you see this in people that have this flow state in life. Okay, what is a flow state? It's basically a state when you do things for fun and you get paid at the same time. And that's a really good state to be with in life. So the best skill that you can develop is to have a great mood. Is to have a great mood, a great mood, even in the absence of results or even in the difficulties. If you can keep a great mood when things are not moving to the direction that you want, or you have difficulties in the process, but you still have a great mood, that's the best skill that you can develop. Why? Because it will create a clarity in your head and it will make you more focused to your goals. I know that this can sound like a little woo-woo, but trust me, it's not that. Like, if you really want to create a successful business, you want to chase this flow state, because the flow state is the moment that you can enjoy your work. You enjoy Monday mornings, and you put all your energy in the process. And even if you're not getting the results, that doesn't matter, because I'm enjoying it. If you're really enjoying it, first of all, you already win. You already are in the best place that you can be, because that's a joyful life is the best life that you can live. And second, it will give you the patience and it will give you the wisdom to go to the skills that you need to put the effort on it and fight for them, because you're having a good time. And again, this can sound like a little like too simple, but but trust me, it's not. When things are really in a bad moment, where you're really in a difficult season of your life. I mean, who here have some difficult seasons in their life? Who here has that? Yes, right? Seasons are natural. Every human being faces winters. But even in the winter, you have a great mood, you will be stronger, more patience, and you're already enjoying what you're doing. So basically, you're already winning. And you don't care if you get this project or not. You don't care if they approve the budget or not. You're just enjoying it every single day, and you're moving forward. And the only way to lose in this, I actually hate summers. That's good, right? And the you know the only way that you can lose The only way that you can lose is quitting. That's the only way that you lose, if you quit. And when you have a great mood on hard moments, you will learn a lot from that moment instead of complaining. Because complain is on the other side of joy. If you complain about anything, you're not being joyful. And this, again, this can sound really simple, but if you really create it and you're really conscious about create this skill, the world will open it to you. All the doors will be open to you. Yeah. I really love this concept, guys. So whatever, people want to say something about it or have experience about something that changed, and I can notice, that in people when I talk to them and I see them. So yeah, I don't know. Someone wants to share something about this?
You're right about the complaining issue. I experienced it a lot in my previous years in the business. So I lost a lot because of that, because I was a very complaining person back in the time. And yeah, you're so right about it. I truly agree.
Right.
I'm not like that anymore.
Oh, that's great, man. I love it.
It was all me. Yeah.
And how you feel about in terms of how your business was affected by this change?
Actually, it was not like my business. I was working in a very good studio, motion design studio in Istanbul, and it's a very popular one called Kraken. And they are doing like very, it was a very small 5-person studio, but their impact was really good, and they were doing really good job. And I was actually so lucky to start there, because I quit like default graphic design work and start learning motion design. Like this was like 8 years ago. Okay. Wow. And I learned a lot with them, and I didn't know the value of the learning curve. And after a while, I started complaining about anything, because I was struggling to, because everyone was so good, better than me in the studio. I was really like a rookie there. So, I felt really terrible and started complaining. And after a while, I realized that it's only losing me and a lot of things. Instead of, I was working hard, but at the same time I was complaining, which is not good. So I lost a lot because of that. That's why I know the value.
What happened when you did the change? What happened when you realized that you need to change this, and what happened in your life and in your creative career when you change it?
Actually, it changed when it was in Istanbul, and then I come to London and start my business. Then I realized after quitting that job, because we left friendly. Actually, they travel here as well separately, and they're working here. But I lost my close friends, and they're really good in the industry. They are doing very big jobs, working with big studios. And I mean, if I was acting correctly and not complaining, I could work with them right now as well. Like I could collaborate with them.
But what happened to you? Like you felt more resilient, or you are now more grateful for the moment? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm grateful because I'm not complaining anymore for like 5 years with any project that I did in here in London or in anywhere else. I am always acting positively and like pragmatic, so that's why, and that really changes everything. Because if you want to finish something correctly and do something correctly, then if you just aim that, and that's the thing, I mean, that gives you a lot, because everyone sees that and gives you support. I mean,
Exactly.
even
You
if
open
you are
doors.
struggling, yeah, even if you are struggling, I mean,
Right. Every time I talk to you and when I see you, you're really smiling and you're really
Yeah.
like joyful, and I love that.
Thank you.
I love to be around,
Yeah.
with you because of that. So that's totally right. Totally right. Thank you. Hey, Severo, go ahead.
Yeah, I also think that the ability to, that's where I think stuff like from mental health and just being a human connects with all this business stuff. But I think a lot about like to be able to be in a, let's say, in a good mood. It also has to do with your sources of validation,
Right.
like whether you see validation as a person. And I think if you have like an internal source of validation where you say,
right,
I feel good with myself when I myself am the judge of my body, let's say. So like your own perception is where you can like resource that value, then you have control over your mood, because you can establish and you can like ask yourself, like thinking, like if you're doing journaling or writing or meditation, you can like just ask yourself, like, really, what are the things that I value, instead of like not knowing what are the things that you value and which you validate yourself with, and then if your own sense of validation is depending on outcomes in the world, then you're never gonna have control of your mood, right? Because the world, the only thing constant in the world is change, right?
That's
But
a pretty good take.
if you define your parameters of validation internally, then you can have more control, even though you also are part of the world, so you're also gonna change, but you obviously have more control that way.
That's a wonderful subject. And actually, can I say to you what is the best way to create that practically? And that's something that you will be surprised, but the studies are discovering about the unconscious mind and how it works, and it's really wonderful. And I will say something that will really create self-confidence and a really great perspective of who you are internally. And this is super simple. Just do what you're saying that you are going to do. So if you do 100% of the things you're saying you're going to do, your level of self-confidence, it will be on the roof. The problem is that we say something and we don't do those stuff. I'm not saying publicly. I'm saying inside of us. You say to yourself, I'm going to the gym on Monday. I'm just making an example, right? And you don't go to the gym on Monday. Who you think it will care? Nobody. But you internally, it will say, you're not doing what you're saying. And that will decrease the level of your trust in yourself and your capacity. But if you do 100%, I mean, not 100% because that's probably impossible, but if you do like the majority of things that you say, your level of confidence, it will be really high. So then the perspective is, be careful what you said, right? It's like, be really intentional about what things you promise to yourself. Because trust me, guys, if you do this, you experience like a wonderful change. Basically, integrity is that. Just saying, have a moral standard and saying and do what you're saying. Hey, I will be there at 8. Just be at 8. I will do this tomorrow. Just do it. If you think you cannot do it, don't say it. just putting up some pressure without unnecessary pressure. And that's something that is really interesting, because in the Bible there is a concept that is really amazing. It says the only way that you can love the other person is to love yourself first. What is the meaning of that? If you treat yourself too hard, if you're really hard with yourself, meaning like every time that you make a mistake, or every time you do something and you talk bad things to yourself, hey, I'm this, why you don't do this internally, right? If you do that, the possibility of love to the other person is reducing every time that you do that. So the only way that you can love the other people, that's basically we're here in the world to do that, the only way that you can really love the other person, if you love yourself first. And that's basically, don't be too hard in your heart. Don't be too hard with yourself. If you make a mistake, it's just a mistake. If you forget something, it's just forgetting something. Try to be best every day, but just don't be too hard with yourself. Because if not, it's really hard to serve and to love the other person if you're in that condition, right? And basically that's it. I mean, if you establish that inside of you, if you really, really, really are not too hard with yourself and you want to be better, but in a joyful way, in a great mood, right? Even in the hard moments, a lot of doors will be open to you. A lot of doors will open to you because first of all, you have more confidence in what you do. And if you have more confidence, guess what? You have more income. Like, that's it. You're just a word. I mean, 5K and 10K is just a word. Yeah. Are you going? Bye, Anna. Have some sleep. Take care. So, is everyone like? I mean, I have been really hard with myself for a lot of years, and I'm guilty on this, right? I need to be better on this, but I haven't really moved forward a lot on this subject. I mean, I have a question: like, who here has this issue? Who here has the problem of being too hard with yourself? Hey, Hassan, go ahead. Salam too. Cool.
Yeah, I would say that I've been there, and I think people that know me since I joined the inner circle can notice, because I keep making all these goals and where's my work? I'm still working on it and all that. Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, you're amazing, man. You have a way to look, to talk, to, I don't know. I mean, every time that I interact with you, I feel good. And I, it's pretty funny they say that, but yeah, I think you're amazing, man.
Oh, thanks a lot. There's a lot of pressure moving from 2D to 3D, like opening Cinema 4D, and like, this is something that I never did before, but I really want to do it, and I really want to get to like the highest heights all at once. Anyway, I have therapy for that, so yeah.
It's because you're too young. Being young is being impatient. It's part of it. Nothing that you can do with it. You will get slower and more patient in the years by. But if you can understand this perspective, if you never played piano before, and I will say tomorrow, hey man, can you play piano? Do you expect that you wouldn't do it really well and you be professional by tomorrow? Do you expect that? Right. Why not?
Because this takes time and practice. We can skip that.
And okay. And what do you will say to someone that is starting out on that thing?
Or just learn the basics. Learn what is a note, what is a chord, maybe a scale, something like that.
And you will put some pressure to this person?
No, it wouldn't help.
Right. So why you will put so much pressure to yourself?
Again, that's something that I'm trying to figure out on therapy. There's also the pressure from I hate my job as a 2D motion designer and video editor, so I want to make the quick change. So it's always like, please do something now, change
Right.
make the money now. Yeah.
So, but what happened if you change the perspective of what you're having right now? Meaning, I will give you this perspective. Tomorrow you get fired and you don't have any project. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Right.
If that happens.
So right now you have something that put food on your table.
Yes.
And you are working on your business.
Yes.
So you have a plan. Right. So be grateful of what you have in front of you.
Yeah. How do you combat the stubbornness though? When you were a little bit younger, how did you combat the stubbornness?
You get older. You wait.
Yeah, damn it.
No, one thing that to fight the stubbornness is just be more grateful, man. Intentionally grateful. Have a journal. Write down what things you're grateful today. And think about, I mean, this is a hard subject, but think about death. Think about when things die. I'm not saying you dying, right? I'm saying if I don't have a job, if I don't have a project, if I don't have air to breathe, if I don't have a tree to see, if I don't have a bed to sleep, if I don't have a keyboard to play, what happens if I remove this stuff from my life? That's when you start appreciating them. And you can create these fictionary worlds inside your mind with meditation and praying. Imagine those things in your reality, and then you will start with being more grateful. But you need to reflect on those things and write down what things are you grateful for. Putting on paper, it will give you the perspective. So that's a great tool. If you ask me, what a discipline can I do to do that? Just writing down what you're grateful. It sounds cliche. It sounds really like, but it's really true. It's really true. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, try it for 1 week. Let's talk about next Monday and we can see, hey, Hassan, what's going on? How you feel? You want to do that?
Yeah. Next Monday.
With all of us?
Yeah, I'll bring the annotations next Monday then.
Perfect. What happens if you don't do it? You're going to buy a coffee for someone here?
It's a fair punishment.
Right? Yeah?
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if Hassan doesn't do it, we're going to choose a random person on the call and Hassan is going to send a Starbucks coffee or something. Or a McDonald's meal. I don't know. whatever it is worldwide.
Hey, I live in a third world country. When you talk money like that, we're starting seeing different values. But I'll try this.
Yeah. Okay, that's the commitment. It's close. This is recorded, so that's it. Okay, cool. Hey, Prashant, you want to say something?
Yeah, like being hard on myself, like I have been doing it a lot from last 4 to 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have been always focused on my career building thing. So like when I'm working, I used to skip night sleep, meals. So I was like, I have to achieve something before I grow up and everything. So I have been being hard on myself for quite a long time.
Yes.
Like I'm trying my best to just living a life at a little bit chilling, not taking it more seriously. So yeah, that's it.
You know, sometimes, and this is also a cultural thing, right? Sometimes in some cultures, the parents are really hard on the kids, and they really like a lot of rigid rules, and it happens a lot. And sometimes when we are too hard with ourselves, it's also because we want to prove something. And the reality, Prashant, knowing you for a couple months now, I think you are a wonderful human being. I think you have a unique heart, and I think you're a really hard worker and you're really creative. I really believe in your ability of growing, and I really believe like in your capabilities of success. Just because I can trust you, because I can see that you have a lot of integrity, because you have a good heart.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'm not just seeing it. It's pretty evident. But you can borrow my belief in you for a little bit until you believe it. But that's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it always gets hard, like whenever you get hit by something which you are not expecting.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
you always start becoming hard on yourself. So
Yes. I mean, the funny thing is, like, we can be in a bad mood for no reason, right?
yeah,
But also we can be in a good mood for no reason,
that's tough.
right? So we can transform our mindset to be able to be in a good mood for no reason. So right now you can start jumping, hey, oh, wonderful, life is great, woo! And you can start doing it for no reason.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, I think you're one of the best human beings that I haven't met. So yeah. And I don't know you personally, but God giving me this reading thing about people, and you are wonderful, man. I need to say that.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Don't be too hard with yourself. Just move forward one day at a time.
Yep.
Okay, guys, this has been wonderful. This has been being, pretty intimate. So, but also sometimes you need to be sad for a bit to be. Yeah, I mean, sad is not bad. It's just like when this is the thing. Emotions are alarms. Okay, so emotions are good, are alarms. Like something is happening. So if I'm sad, it's because something has happened. Right? So I need to figure, if I don't reflect on why I'm sad, if I just leave sadness being inside of me without any meditation of it, without any thinking about it, it will transform into sadness, into the state of being sad. And that's the first step to go to depression, right? So if you let emotions, you let yourself feel these emotions without reflecting on them, you are giving them the control of your life. But the reality is that you control the emotions, not the emotion control you. That makes sense? So when you go and have some sadness, what do you need to do? Salam.
You need to think about what is making you sad.
Mm-hmm. And after you figure it out, what do you do?
Maybe try and see if you can fix it.
Right. What about if you cannot fix it?
I mean, one thing that I usually do is think of a worst case scenario. It could be a lot worse. Let me say, all the time, that makes me feel so much better, knowing that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is bad, but it could be so much more worse. It is actually.
Yeah. I mean, you create a contrast, right? So this is a wonderful thing, because whatever thing if you're not grateful enough, if you are always unsatisfied, or you have this feeling, remove that from your life. For example, if you fast, when you fast, because I believe that human beings need to fast sometimes. When you fast and then you eat again, how good is that meal? That even can be like a pickle, even can be, I don't know, like a grape or an apple. But when you fast for 2 days, 3 days, and then you eat a meal, my God, it's the best meal of your life. Basically, what's mean is like gratefulness is on the same side of the scarcity, of don't have what you think you have for granted. And that's basically the mindset scenario that you create, Salam. The worst case scenario of don't have it or is not here creates you the state of gratefulness. Got to bounce. Yes, I need to go too, guys. It's been wonderful. It was a little meta.